What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wind Down Live. I am your favorite host, Shayla Varnado, the founder here of Black Girls Wine and the Black Girls Wine Society. And tonight we are back. I know that you guys are super excited because it's been a month of Sundays. I know it's been a while, but I'm really excited to be back with you guys, to be trying more great wines, and to talk a little bit about what's coming up with open enrollment. We've been getting a lot of DMs and a lot of inquiries, so I can't wait to chat with you guys tonight. So if you're new here, listen, tonight we're going to be trying a new wine together. I'm going to be sipping on In Vivo by SJP. So that's Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City. Look, we all know that show. I was excited when I saw this wine because I was kind of a fan of the show back in the day, after the movies came out. So I was late to the show. But I want to hear from you what you're drinking tonight. If you grab this so you could drink with me, let me know down below. And let me know what you're drinking, even if you're not having this. So tonight I am going to be diving in a little bit about the Black Girls Wine Society and about Black Girls Wine. So if you're new here, listen, we're a lifestyle brand that celebrate Black women and their love for wine. Now, the Black Girls Wine Society is an organization that was birthed out of Black Girls Wine. We are a national organization serving Black women leaders on their journey, on their wine journey. We give them the opportunities to indulge in wine education opportunities, luxury, travel, luxury experiences, all types of good stuff. So if you're interested in learning more and maybe even joining us, you can get on the wait list. We will be sending out information about how you can apply and how you can maybe even get an exclusive invite to join. Okay, so you can join that wait list at blackgirlswinesociety.com or by going ahead and clicking that link over in my bio. All right, looks like Social Butterfly is drinking a port from Sip and Share Wines. Let me tell you, I love the port from Sip and Share Wines. What's up? I have missed you too. I've definitely been off the grid. It has been so busy here at Black Girls Wine trying to get everything updated. And then now that we've updated everything, now going through and updating our amazing chapter presidents, and then we're going to be updating our members. So we've got a lot of great, just really amazing changes that are coming and some really exciting offers that we're going to be sharing too. So I want you guys to tell me down in the comments, let's get into this wine for tonight. So again, if you're just logging on, I am drinking In Vivo by SJP. So how many of you watched Sex and the City back in the day? How many of you watched it? What's up, AVM? That is one of our society partners. How many of you guys watched Sex and the City back in the day? I have to say, I did not watch it, but when the movie came out, I went with my mom and my girlfriends to go see it. We knew it would be like a good girlfriends kind of night, and I really enjoyed it. So that made me go back and kind of watch some of the show. Although I will say it was a little, watching the show, there was definitely some toxic traits to Mr. Big. But we were all his fan. Look, after he finally rallied and married Carrie. But that's a whole nother story in case you haven't seen it. Looks like a lot of you used to watch it. Okay. Now, hey, quick question though. Did you like movie 1 or movie 2 better? Or did you like them equally? I'm going to tell you guys what I thought about them in a second. Definitely watched it before I was of age to understand. Me too. Well, technically I did. When the movie came out, I was still young. Now that I'm older and much more mature, I'm like, Carrie, you should have been left Big alone, honey. If he was going to rally, he needed to rally on his time and not yours, okay? But, whatever. You watch for the shoe collection? I know that's right. Listen, me too. Sharice says she never watched the episode but loved the movie. Sharice, I was the same way up until I think when I heard movie 2 was coming out, that's what made me watch it. But y'all, after rewatching the show more recently, and my sister and I talked about it. You guys know from my YouTube channel, my sister and I are all about having the interesting chats. And my sister pointed out some stuff about Mr. Big, and I was like, you know what? He was very problematic. Like, he was not the move. Carrie definitely should have left him a long time ago. So, need to say, yes, definitely send it over. He needed to get his life. You still watch the reruns, Paulette? It is a good show. Like, overall, It is a good show. You watch for the outfits. Okay, so that's my confession, y'all. Honestly, I liked both of the movies equally. While I think the first movie to me was much better. Where are you watching the reruns? I watched them on HBO. So I don't know about you guys. We have HBO, and so HBO on demand. So I watch them on HBO. I like the movies for the outfits, especially that second one. Now let me tell you, the plot to that second movie, it was questionable. It was very, very questionable. But outside of the plot, honey, the outfits in the second movie, oh, by far, some of the best outfits we ever saw on those girls. I mean, the best. What did I say? Aiden was definitely better for Carrie. And you know what's interesting about Sex in the City? I feel like with Sex in the City, we really got to see like the good boys, the good guys. Sometimes he does finish last, and I feel like Aiden was the good guy for her. And he definitely didn't get like, I feel like Carrie was an amazing girl. She just didn't have her head on straight, and Big just totally threw her off her game. Like, you know how there's that one guy, right, that just threw you off your game back in the day, but you eventually left him alone because you were smart? Carrie missed that. That's how she ended up left at the altar in the first movie. But that's a different conversation for another day. You never did like that bird hat. What's up? Thank you. Somebody else said they liked my hair earlier. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I'm about that wig life, especially now that my locks are like finally starting to lock. You guys will see locks and wigs here and there. We're going to switch it up. You know, I like to switch it up a little. Mr. Biggs was bogus. He was, honey. The outfits were so amazing. Like, oh my God. So the second movie, I will say, definitely inspired me to want to take a trip to Abu Dhabi and get all of the same outfits. Like, I need everybody's outfits. All of them slayed in that second movie. And it just made me so, so happy. So I was excited to see this collab with In Vivo and Sarah Jessica Parker. So wait, I have notes so I can tell you guys. This one was crafted in collaboration with the family estate of Provence. And I might say this incorrectly, so you guys give me a second. It's Vin Chevron Villette. The grape is from the Golden Triangle. The grapes come from the famous Golden Triangle in France, okay? So it is from the Provence region, and I'm excited to try this. I'll give you a closer look at the bottle, just so you can kind of see. I really, really enjoy the cover of it. And I like how the X kind of looks like fingernail polish. I don't know if you guys can tell from on the video, but it's like textured. Oh, excuse me. Yes, BGW trip to the Middle East, honey. I would so be. Y'all trying to go to the Middle East? Where are my sisters at? Society sisters, are y'all trying to go to the Middle East? Y'all want to go? Look, I'm like, I can have my travel agent add that to the list. All right, yes, it is Rose season vibes. Okay, so if you watch the show regularly, if you're new here, we're in season 4. I've been doing this show since 2018 on Wednesdays at 8:30. Praise the Lord. So since I've been doing the show, season 4, typically June is like rose month. It's like my kickoff for summer. So I'm going to have rosés for the rest of the month, if that's okay with you guys. Y'all want to sip on some rosés? You need some new ones to try. And tonight, we're going to dive into this one. She has a Sauv Blanc. So curious to hear what you think of the rosé. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Max. Hey, girl. Look, I had to put on the glasses that wouldn't show a reflection for you guys. So I'm like, usually I get glasses from the frames, get dressed from the frames down now, because I always have to be conscious of like the glasses I put on, is it going to match the wig I have on? And then I look for the clothes to make sure nothing's like clashing and everything's okay. All right. Cynthia said, this is a classic region for rosé. Max said, we're cool. Okay, awesome. Rosé month. So June's going to be rosé month here. So you guys, I will release the rosés that I'm going to have the rest of the month if you guys want to drink them with me. Are you down? Drop a wine glass if you want me to share the wines that I am going to be drinking the rest of the month, so you can go pick them up. As long as you include summer in a bottle rosé. You know what? I think I had that last year. I can't remember, but I will definitely try it again. I think I did. Hey, Mom. BGW Mom is on, guys. Say hello. Rose Day is June 12th. Look at this. I'm right on time. Real Boo 14 is on it with me. Looks like you guys want me to release the wines. I gotcha. Don't worry. All right. So I will post the wines in my stories on Facebook and Instagram. YouTube, I will put a post up, okay? So I'll put a post up on YouTube and I will post it on Facebook and Instagram in my stories. So I'll list out all the wines. We have the rest of the next 2 to 3 months planned out. So I'll release them ahead of time. You're welcome. All right, let's get into this wine, y'all. So, it's very citrusy on the nose. Very, very citrusy. It smells like apple. I'm getting a little apple. And it does not, it smells so good. Look, all right, I'm just going to dive in. I got to taste it. I got to taste this one. And if you're wondering, I'm drinking this out of a red wine glass. I wanted to give myself the opportunity to get a little more oxygen into the wine. Sometimes I drink my rosés out of white wine glasses, but I wanted to drink it out of the red wine glass so I could get my nose in there a little bit deeper, give the wine a chance, more of the surface area of the wine to get exposed to the oxygen, and so that I could really try to pick up on the notes. I'm working on my tasting for the rest of this year so that I can dive into WSET level 3. All right. I got to get this tasting thing down. So you guys are going to be on the journey with me. We're going to be smelling a little bit of everything for the rest of this year. Okay. So let's taste it and see what it tastes like. What's up, Trill Wine Wife? So I want to hear from you guys while I am tasting and giving you guys my notes. Which character on Sex and the City was actually your favorite character? I want to hear. We got like 100+ people watching live between Facebook and Instagram. I want to hear from you guys. Which character was your favorite? And Facebook, for all my Facebook peeps, definitely keep commenting. I'm going to have to my sister's going to have to read some of you guys' comments out loud, and I'm going to have to pull some up because my Facebook app was acting real crazy. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. Here we go. I really like this wine. So I'm definitely getting the apple on my palate. It tastes very appley. Now, sometimes we are so used to associating grapefruit with rosés. This wine is not giving me that. I'm getting like a bright, very crisp apple on my palate. It's very citrusy. It's super refreshing. It's acidic, but it doesn't taste like it's about medium. I say medium acidity. I'm really, really liking it. Carrie for her shoe game. Carrie. Looks like most of you guys love between Carrie and Samantha. And I have to say, those were my 2 favorite characters. I'm not picking just one. I really, really like both of them. Making a trip. Okay. Yes. Go pick this up. I really like this one, y'all. If you're somebody who likes rosés, but don't always care for that grapefruit kind of flavor that can come through, I'm going to tell you something. This one is going to do you right. I like this one. So the notes on it are, it's red apple notes with delivering a long and deliciously full finish, which I will agree. It is a very long finish on this. Longer than I expected. It looks like there are notes of lemon peel, which I totally can get now that I'm reading it to you guys and looking at my notes. Okay, I get the lemon peel. Fresh fig characters with a hint of sweet strawberry. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I can get a little bit of the strawberry, not necessarily sweet though. So the rosé that I'm drinking, you can find it in Charlottesville, but you'll be in RVA on Saturday for beer, bourbon, and barbecue. Oh, yay! It should be, we should have it here. Definitely check here. Beer, bourbon, and barbecue. I heard that was this Saturday. I don't drink beer, and I also don't eat barbecue, so I didn't plan to go. You love lemon? I'm not a lemon girl. Hey, Deb, what is going on? How are you? So I really like this, y'all. I am going to rate this. To me, if I had to give this wine a rating, I'm going to do us all a favor and make my rating based on Sex and the City characters today. Usually I do characters in Black culture, but today I'm gonna do Sex and the City since it is a wine by SJP, and we're all talking about the characters and stuff anyway. I would say this wine reminds me of Carrie. So I felt like Carrie was the glue that held all of those friendships together. They all had like really great relationships with her, not necessarily super great independent relationships with each other. And because I feel like she was the glue that held that friendship together, I will say that I especially like this wine and associated with her because I think this wine is going to go with a little bit of everything. I think a little bit of everybody will like it. This is one that's not sweet at all, but the apple and the strawberry on the palate, I think, are very friendly. It'll be beginner friendly for all of our newbies out there. So I think that Chandra said she would give it like a 7. The Sauv Blanc is refreshing, but more on the. Oh, see, I don't like Sauv. I'm not a Sauv Blanc girl, so I don't usually mess with Sauv Blanc. I didn't even know she had a Sauv Blanc until I actually looked this up to share some notes and stuff with you guys, and I was like, oh, it's a Sauv Blanc too. I feel like that's everybody's go-to now. Like everybody that's making wine wants to do a Sauv Blanc. I know Mary did one, and somebody else just recently did one in the last couple of years, but I digress. This rosé is very delicious, and I'm going to rate it a Carrie. This is a Carrie rosé to me. I think that SJP, I don't know how involved she was in the winemaking process, but I feel like she did a really good job with this one. I think that this is one you can take out at your cookout, and it's going to go, it's going to be a very food-friendly wine. I feel like it could go with a little bit of everything, especially if you're grilling chicken. You got your pescatarians coming through, aka me, and you're gonna grill me some salmon and keep it to the side. So I think that this will go with a little bit of that grilled shrimp. If you're gonna do some skewers with like roasted vegetables, I think this wine would be very good with all of that. So not great for your beef and your pork. No. But for everything else that typically we have, I think it'll be really good and it'll pair well. So that's my rating for that. I'm trying to get my rosé life together. You know I don't like them. Listen, this one's really good. I think that you would like it. Okay, so also think about it with rosé. There's so many different rosés, like so many different kinds out there, and rosé can be made from so many different grape varietals, and it can be made with different methods. And so I think that it's really hard to discount rosé because it can be so many different things. So I definitely want you to keep your palate open. Whenever somebody offers you a rosé, always try it. Like, just say, okay, I'll taste it, see what's going on here. Give it a chance, because rosé is one of those wines that when you find that right one that just, it's almost like a light bulb snaps on and you're like, okay, this is the rosé for me. And this is what I'm looking for. So, and from there, you can find other rosés like it by just asking some really key questions like, hey, what grape varietals were used in the making of this rosé? And so that will kind of help you also steer you in the direction of like what rosés you might like. Right? So that's my tips. Look, that's my tidbit on rosé. You got to try them all because they're no two are like ever the same. So Cherie says she's not big on rosé. Cherie, there are so many good rosés. Don't worry. I will change your opinion yet. I was not a rosé lover. So for everybody who's been watching since like season 1, I didn't become a huge rosé fan until like the end of season 2 of this show. End of 2019, basically. That was when I became a huge fan of this rosé, of rosé period. But initially I just wasn't a fan. So Cynthia said olives and goat cheese also go well with the style of rosé. All right, guys, you hear that? Cynthia dropped some pairings for us, and I actually have some goat cheese upstairs in my fridge. So I'll happily try it for you guys and let you know what I think. Next time you're in Charlottesville, we'll go to Septenary down the street from King Family. Oh yeah. Okay, awesome. I will be there in August. All right. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update, I know everybody has been waiting for open enrollment. We skipped April open enrollment so that we could get our rebranding underway. But open enrollment is coming this July. Drop a wine glass if you've been waiting and you are excited. Go ahead and let me know if you are ready to get your application in. So membership to the society is invite only. We are basically, you need to know a friend who know a friend who know a friend that's in the society so you can get in. And we are selecting a few applications that come in and allowing them to join us for this quarter. So super excited. Make sure you're on the wait list, okay? We are going to do a member interest call for everybody who's interested, just to give you the 411 on who we are, what we're about, and what you can expect as a member of the Black Girls Wine Society. Okay, so blackgirlswinesociety.com. Right now, our website doesn't have much on it because we're going to be doing a big reveal of a new website during open enrollment. So look forward to that. But you can get on the wait list when you go to blackgirlswinesociety.com. Thank you so much, Fly So Fearless, who says, I love that hair and those glasses. Thank you, girl. The Indianapolis chapter is open. Sign up, ladies. Yes. Listen up. Listen up. So we'll be opening up. We do have we got a few slots available for you. So if you're interested, you definitely make sure you're on the wait list. Things are definitely changing. So I also would suggest making sure that when we release the information for you to join in on our call, that you are definitely there. Okay. So our member interest call is going to be coming up later on this month, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So make sure you sign up. All right. Do you guys have any questions? We have like 8 minutes. I feel like I went through this wine really fast. And I gave you guys all my updates. Oh, I do have some more announcements. I got some more announcements. So we are doing a big giveaway next week over on our YouTube channel. Okay. Big giveaway over on our YouTube channel. And you're probably wondering, like, Shayla, why are you doing a big giveaway on YouTube? Because we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Cheers, everybody. We just hit 1,000 subscribers over on our YouTube channel. So if you're not following us, you got to make sure that you go ahead and follow. We are like ecstatic about this. This is a big win for everyone. And so we want to celebrate. So there's going to be a big video drops next Friday with all the information. And I'm going to give all of my Wind Down Live friends a sneak peek next Wednesday when I'm live. So make sure you're right back here in your seat with your glass in hand. And I'm going to let you guys know what I'm drinking. I think next week, I can tell you what I'm drinking ahead of time. I'm actually going to have the Dwayne Wade Cellars Rosé. I know that's the wine for next week. So if you want it, go ahead and get online now and order it. Next week, I'm having the Rosé by Dwayne Wade. I think it's Wade 3. So go ahead and order that. And I'll post it up tomorrow with the list of what to buy for the rest of the month. Any update on this year's retreat? I'm excited to attend. Yes. So, I mean, the retreat is like on and popping. I'm super excited. I talked to the, our charcuterie wellness class. Look, we have a couple wellness classes this year. One of them is going to be a charcuterie maker, and we're really excited to have her. She's going to teach us how to make fabulous charcuterie boards at home. And so that's going to be like a full class. She is booked and confirmed. I watched her work the other day, and I'm going to tell you guys something. We're in for a treat. So the dinner that we have planned for our Queen's dinner is going to be so beautiful. Listen, this year my goal was to make every single guest feel absolutely beautiful. That's what I want for the ladies. Heavy focus on our wellness, really integrating it into what we're doing. And so I'm excited. Let me know what wine goes with that watermelon mustard challenge. Watermelon mustard challenge? What's that? Did I miss a challenge? Did I miss a challenge, guys? Let me see. Be on the lookout for member interest sessions. Yes, you guys. Lynn just gave you guys some tea. Be on the lookout. PG County, Maryland. Woo woo. PG County has some openings. The virtual East Coast chapter definitely be popping. Where did I purchase my wine? I think I got this from wine.com. Wine.com. I ordered mine. But I know they have it in some Total Wines, and then you can also get it from some select retailers. So the easiest way to find the wines that I'm drinking near you, when I release the list, take the name of the wine, search it in Google and put near me, because sometimes smaller wine shops list their inventory online, and you may have a wine shop that's around the corner from you that has it. Okay, so make sure whenever I'm sharing wines with you guys that you just search it. Now, most of the time, the wines I drink, I try to make sure they can at least be ordered off wine.com or Total Wine. But looks like my daughter, for those of you who know I'm a dog mom, she looked like she was about to come over here. She is such a sweet girl. You guys are about to get a glimpse of her. She looked like she was about to come over and play. But I'm really, really excited. Is there a group in Missouri? No. No, we don't have one in Missouri yet. We need one. Would you like to start one? It's a TikTok challenge? Oh, you know what? I haven't been on TikTok lately. What is this watermelon mustard challenge? I feel like listen, people are bored. I like watermelon exactly the way it is. Please tell me we're not adding mustard to watermelon, because that sounds like a sin. I'm not down. Any questions over on Facebook? We got any questions? Any inquiries? And let me know if you guys have any questions. You can drop them in the question box. My dog, she's such a sweet girl. Lizzo did it, and she's been challenging people to try it. A slice of watermelon with some regular mustard. People apparently say it's good. No, thank you. Yes, there is a group in Washington State. No, thank you on the watermelon and mustard. I'm not down. I'm so not down, guys. Oh my gosh, that sounds gross. First of all, mustard is tangy. I mean, I guess I could get the appeal because watermelon is sweet. If you get a good sweet watermelon and tangy mustard, I mean, I get it, but I'm just not signing up for that. I don't even think I want to try that. How about y'all try it and y'all let me know how it goes? Oh. Okay, sorry. Nina was laying down, y'all. We didn't send her upstairs. We let her hang out with us while we go live. But yeah. When and where is the retreat? Great question. So the retreat is here in Richmond, Virginia. It's September 24th and 25th. And we actually already have next year's retreat date set too. This year, though, it's September 24th and 5th. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We do have some slots left for in-person, and we are doing a virtual retreat. Full virtual retreat. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the virtual retreat, you'll be able to tune in live, and we do actually have a separate schedule for our virtual retreat too. So we're going to make sure that the ladies are thoroughly entertained and have a ton of fun, even if they couldn't make it in person. So don't be afraid. Okay, Nina. You know, because mommy's not trying to work or whatever. Don't be afraid to tune in and virtually, just if you're not ready to fly, it's okay. And we did it virtual because we know that some people may not be ready to travel just yet, may not be into it, and that's fine. I'm just on the live. When is membership opening back up? Good question, Mama Nini. Membership opens back up in July. So make sure you're on the wait list. We are going to have a member interest call later on this month for all of you to be able to join. And I'm really excited. I will be on that call. You'll be able to call in. You'll hear from you'll be able to hear from all of our representatives from our leadership team. A ton of them will be on, and it's going to be fun. If you want to come, you can totally join. So I will add the retreat link to the website. To our stories. Okay. And it should be at the link in bio. You should be able to click the link in our bio and get the link to the retreat too. All right. If you are interested in coming. And members, if you want to come, there is a member discount. You do get a discount for coming, depending on the level of membership you're on. And depending on which level of membership you choose, the retreat is actually included in 2 of our membership levels. So we're excited. You can't wait for the Hamptons. I definitely can't wait for the Hamptons. So I was not able to make some of the other trips that we had planned this year, and trying to run BGW and the society, I couldn't get away. And I did have other family obligations, but I'm making sure that I am on a plane to the Hamptons in October. Okay. So the Hamptons was one of our society trips that is happening this year that we're all really excited about. And so that is going to be later on in October. That trip is full. Society Sisters, let me tell you something. If you guys want us to add a second date, we just have to have a certain amount of people registered in order for us to open the doors on that second date. Okay, the second travel opportunity. So if y'all are interested, or if y'all want us to add it for next year, we can do another trip. I'm open. Okay, I feel like I was made for the Hamptons. All right, but this is my first time going, so I'm excited though. I'm very excited. I watched all of, what is the name of that show? I watched this show, you guys, and it was really good, and it was set in the Hamptons, and I was like, this is so fabulous. Revenge. I watched all of, I think it was Revenge. I think the name of it was Revenge. It's really good though. It's a good show. It's like Life 101. But okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go, girl. But yeah, so Revenge was like recorded out on the Hamptons, and I was really excited. It was a good show, and so now I am excited to go with my society sisters. We are going to be eating great food, having great wine. Like, it's going to be a great trip. So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm going to hop off. I'm excited. Next week, I will be diving in a little bit more about the society and a little bit more about what's to come. Looks like we got a question.
Is there pre-registration for the virtual Richmond retreat?
Yes, there is. You can register now. Our doors are open for registration on the retreat. We opened them earlier this year, so you can go ahead and register for in person. We've got some more slots left. We've got a few, and then for virtual, you can still register. You can register for virtual up until the day of the retreat, but our in-person registration is going to be closing soon for the retreat. So if you are interested in coming in person, please go ahead and sign up. Get your husband's credit card. Go ahead and talk to Bay. Work your Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte Magic, and get your boo to go ahead and take care of this retreat for you, because the doors are going to be closing soon. All right. So yes, add another date. Okay, apparently we need to add another date for the Hamptons. The only thing is it's going to be cold after October, so we got to see what date we can add. We might have to add one in the spring, and if we add a second date in the spring and you guys want to come, then that'll work. Hey, girl. All right, guys. Oh, no, we got another question. Oh, yay.
Does it cost for the wait list?
Does it cost for the wait list? The wait list for the society? Or for somebody, let me know over on Facebook. We had a question. Are you talking about the wait list for the society, or does it cost for the wait list? The only wait list we have right now, let me just say, I think I can answer that question. The only wait list we have right now is for the society. There is no wait for the retreat. And if you're talking about a wait list for the Hamptons, if we add a second date, you will have to make a deposit to secure your spot. And I can tell you that trip filled up fast. That trip was booked by like March of this year. So when we add a second date for the Hamptons, probably in the spring, because November through March is going to be kind of cold in New York. When we add a second date for the spring of, I would say the spring of next year, because I don't want us to get into the cold weather. But that second date is going to fill up quickly. So you will have to make your deposit if you want to secure your space.
Are you talking about the society?
The society. Great question. Okay, so for the society, there is no cost for the wait list. No, ma'am. You just get on the wait list, and if you are invited to submit your application, you submit your application, and then we send out special invitations to the members that we feel are going to be a great fit for our organization. Okay, so with the society, we are looking for women who are ready to invest in their wine journey and want to go on it with their sisters. Look, you are joining a sisterhood, and who are ready to really commit to the journey. We want members who are serious about hanging out with us, drinking with us, traveling with us, and having a good time. With 4 different levels or options for membership, we cover the gamut of how luxuriously you want to experience the society, or if you want to be a member and you want to be able to pop in and out. So we've got a lot of options for how you can join, and you will hear more about those options during our member interest call that's coming up. So make sure you're on the wait list. We'll be sending out an invitation for the member interest call, and you ladies will be able to sign up. There is no cost to get on our wait list. Okay. All right. So I think I'm out of here. Do we have any more questions? Any on YouTube? YouTube, what's going on? What is YouTube quiet tonight? What's happening?
Somebody said, "Hey,
Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, you love it here. Yay. Thank you. Look, thank you for being here. We love having you here. So we are adding a bunch of fun things and we're excited. Melanated Wino said, don't miss out. Listen, she's absolutely true. I feel like every open enrollment, we have people who are like, hey, I wanted to join. I didn't know. So we've been talking about it. If you want to get some pre-information, go ahead and look through some of our posts from the last few weeks. You probably have noticed that we've gotten a lot more structured and branded. So yeah, make sure you head on over to our wait list and sign up ASAP if you're interested in becoming a member. And August Purple Puma says, great idea, be committed. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. Exactly. We are looking for members who are really serious about committing to our organization moving forward and who are really committed to the spirit of sisterhood. That's one thing that's super important for us. We want women who are going to come into our space and who are going to want to be excited about sharing it with us, who are going to be excited about empowering and uplifting other Black women. We do not do bullying. We will kick you out. We do not do mean girls. We will kick you out. So it's really important that we vet. We have a much more strenuous vetting process coming. So all of our members who are already in, they can count their blessings because they are not going to have to go through what our next round is going to have to go through. But we just want to make sure that this is a safe space for Black women. That's our main priority, where you can learn and be empowered as a wine lover and a leader wherever, no matter what seat you sit in. Okay? Oh, we got another question.
not a question, but Rashawn Felton says, I enjoyed meeting you for my 50th. It was great meeting you.
Aw, it was great meeting you, Rashawn. I got to meet Rashawn. It was her 50th birthday. Shout out to you, Rashawn. Happy belated birthday. But I got to meet Rashawn when I was actually out at a winery in North Carolina recently. So it was super exciting. She was like, I know you. I was like, hey, girl. So that was really nice. It was a pleasure meeting you too. Headed to YouTube to subscribe. Yay! Thank you for subscribing. You guys make sure you subscribe on YouTube because you can only win if you're subscribed over on YouTube, okay? So the challenges, the giveaway is coming up. It's going to be coming out next Friday, and I'm going to share some details, some early details for all of my Wind Down Live viewers so that you can get a jump start on your chance to win, okay? You're headed out. Yes, go get on that wait list, girl. I hope you all have a good night. I think I'm finally headed out. We've got no more questions. We're good. Do you have an Atlanta chapter? Yes, we have two. We have two Atlanta chapters. And probably we'll need a third after this open enrollment. But Melanated Wino said she's learned so much since joining. And those are the kind of stories that we like to share. Like, we can't make this stuff up. We are always constantly learning about wine. And, wine is a part of those big conversations. When your boss asks you to dinner with the CEO, you want to be familiar with what's on that list. And so being a part of the society is more than just grabbing a glass of wine, and it's more than just girls' night, although we do have a lot of those and they're a lot of fun. But it's more than just girls' night. It's all about getting that wine education, that wine knowledge, and empowering you on your journey in wine. And so the component that we have added this year is that leadership piece. And I'm excited to talk a little bit more with you guys about that because Black women make phenomenal leaders, and we want to make sure that you are empowered to lead, no matter what seat you sit in. All right. So listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Somebody asked a question, so I'm going to answer this question and then I'm going to get out of here. Where did your love for wine come from? That's a really great question. My funny story, my mom and dad were like, I grew up in a non-alcoholic household. I don't remember any liquor being in the house when we grew up. I think when we were teenagers, my dad might have bought a beer once. And I was like, oh my God, Dad's drinking. Does this mean he's an alcoholic? And so it was very oh, is this real? My dad is drinking a beer, but I think it took him a year to drink it. So there was a no on the alcoholic question. Um, but I think my love for wine just kind of grew over when I graduated college. A couple of my girlfriends were older than me and they were already drinking wines. Like they were 10 and 20 years older than me, really good girlfriends. And they introduced me to a lot of wine. And they would say, "Hey, Shayla," and they would cook, right? It's always great to have friends that are older than you. The women, the experienced adults, the real adults, because they cook and then you get to show up and eat. But you also have to be the one that brings the wine. So they would text me and be like, "Shayla, pick up the Sauvignon Blanc, pick up a Pinot Noir." And in my early 20s, I'm like, what is this they are texting me? I don't know what this is. And so it kind of sparked my interest. And then I really enjoyed sitting around with girlfriends, learning about wine, talking about wine, just engaging about wine. And so the more wine I got to try and the more I indulged, the more curious I was. And so my love for wine has grown over the years. And I think mostly from being able to share a bottle with really interesting and really awesome people. And then the curiosity just came because I'm a nerd. I've always been, I was the 4.0 student. I've always been smart and curious and that kind of thing. And so I wanted to learn more. So that is kind of where that came from. Good question. Hey, Nancy. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me and my glasses aren't like reflecting. So I ordered some glasses. You guys will get to see some more cute ones too. We'll see if we can get a sponsorship since I'm out here looking, get y'all a discount since I'm out here buying all these glasses so that I can actually see when I'm talking to you guys. All right, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I will be back next Wednesday. We're going to drink a black rosé. Look, made by a black man. It is one of Dwayne Wade's wines. I'm really excited to try this rosé from Wade Cellars. I will definitely post and I will be sharing the rest of the wines for the month over in my stories on Facebook and Instagram. And on YouTube, I will make a post for it so you guys will see it. And I'm excited. So go ahead and order Dwayne Wade's rosé. I think it's Wade 3. I'll have it specifically up there. D Wade. Yes. Thank you, Nancy. I'm like, you guys just order it. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I heard that it's good. So I think it's going to be fun if all of us can taste it together. I decided to do a black winemaker or black owned wine label for next week since Juneteenth is next Saturday. So go ahead and grab the bottles. I am going to be ready to dive in. I want you guys to bring your notes and bring your palettes and bring your glasses and let's all enjoy together. Okay? Until next time, I will see you guys later. Have an amazing rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend and be safe out there. Bye.